Hello Econ students, it's Dr. D, the Econ Lady. Tonight we're going to be talking about the marginal propensity to consume and the multiplier. The marginal propensity to consume measures how consumers respond to changes in their income. So when a consumer has a change in income, how does their consumption change? It makes sense that as consumers get an increase in their income, their consumption increases as well. This is a percentage of their change in income. So the marginal propensity to consume, that is the likelihood that you will consume the entirety of a change in your income, that's the propensity. When your income changes, how much is your consumption going to change in response? That's the marginal propensity to consume. The most that this number could be is 1 or 100% of the change in your income. The only other thing that consumers can do besides consume their income is save their income. So the marginal propensity to save measures how consumers change their saving in response to a change in income. So if you get an increase in your income, how much of that increase do you save? How much does your saving go up? That is the marginal propensity to save. Again, the largest that this could be would be 100% of the change in your income, or 1. So what you know is all that consumers can do is spend or save, and together the changes in their spending and their saving must add up to 100% of the change in their income. So the marginal propensity to consume plus the marginal propensity to save must add up to 1. Let's do a couple of examples of calculating the MPC and the MPS. A consumer with $1,000 worth of income spends $900 of it. If the consumer gets a $500 raise, so the change in income is $500, we see that this consumer spends $400 more. So when the income goes up by $500, the spending goes up by $400. So the marginal propensity to consume would be 400 divided by 500, or 0.8. Now, they have spent 80% of the increase in their income, which means automatically you know that they saved 20%. When their income went up again from $1,500 to $2,000, another $500 increase in their income, they spent $300 more. So at this point, their consumption went up by $300 when their income went up by $500. So their marginal propensity to consume was 0.6. They only spent 60% of their raise, which tells you they saved 40% of the raise. And this makes sense. The more income you earn, the easier it is for you to save. It is very difficult for people at low levels of income to save anything at all because it takes 100% of their income just to keep the lights on and food on the table and the rent paid. So you can't expect people at low levels of income to save money. And in our next meeting, we're going to talk about how the marginal propensity to consume affects the economy as a whole, because the spending decisions of individual consumers, that is, how their spending changes when their income changes, has big impacts on the economy as a whole. So what individuals do can actually determine how well the economy does or how poorly the economy does. So stay tuned for more about the marginal propensity to consume.